is the reality of the waves of light. Still he does not know how man is capable of seeing, but he does not deny that there are waves of light either. In the same way man confesses to the power of thinking and intelligence though he is unaware of scientific facts, but he does not say that since I have not recognized the power of reason I do not believe in its existence. How we believe in the unseen God. The essence is that man is unaware of many existing things, but when he sees the signs, marks or symbols he accepts their existence. Now, how it is possible that though he sees the things present in the world he denies the existence of their creator? How it is possible for him to say that, since he does not know the reality of the creator he denies his existence? None is more lacking in intelligence than those who say, how it is possible to believe in an unseen God. Such people should be asked, have you seen your intelligence or memory, or other capacities present in yourself? Other than these, there are many things in the world, which are not seen by naked eyes. For example, air. Can you deny the existence of all such things? Don't you see the signs and marks? Eyes only see material things. They should be made to understand that the vision of human eyes is limited to the things that have forms. That also with the condition that it should not be colorless or thin like air. Otherwise eyes cannot perceive such material things also. Now how such eyes can see the Lord, when he is absolutely unique? He does not consist of matter. He is the creator of both the dense and the rare matter. Rather, he is the creator of such things, which do not even have form and matter, like intelligence and thoughts. That Lord is present everywhere, he is omnipresent and he encompasses everything. The whole universe exists because of his existence. It is necessary for man that first he should take stock of the orbit of operation of his eyes, so that he may not refuse to believe or accept the dignities and things that are out of their orbit of operation. Rather he should recognize them by their signs. 3 questions a single reply. It is said that one day Abu Hanifa told his companions, Ja'far bin Muhammad as-Sadiq has stated things that really surprise me. He says that Allah will not be seen in this world as well as the next. How is it possible that a thing exists but cannot be seen? He also says that Satan will be burnt in the fire of hell. Now since Satan is made of fire himself, how can fire burn fire? And he also says that people are free in their actions. Though Quran says that all actions take place according to the will of Allah. This narration shows that Abu Hanifa was convinced that Allah would be seen in the hereafter. The fire of hell will not burn Satan, and whatever man does, he is helpless in it and Allah is compelling him to perform all actions. Bulul was present in the gathering. After listening to all this he picked up a lump of mud and hit Abu Hanifa on the head with it. Abu Hanifa started bleeding from his head and Bulul ran away from the scene. Abu Hanifa filed a complaint in the court of law and Bulul was produced. The judge asked him the reason of such behavior. Bulul said, Abu Hanifa has objected to 3 things, which Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq A.S. had said. By hitting him on his head I have replied to all the 3 objections. One is that, he says that it is not possible for something to exist and not be seen. Now since he claims that I caused the pain in his head, let him show us that pain. However, since the pain cannot be seen, it seems that he is lying, as pain does not exist. Another thing is that he says since Satan is made of fire, the fire of hell will not affect him. The lump was of clay and Abu Hanifa is also made of clay, hence how clay has affected clay. And this gentleman says that man is not having free will and Allah compels him in all actions. Hence, hitting him in this manner, according to him is not my own action. Rather it is an act of Allah. Then why is he complaining about me? In the end Bulul was released. Some scientists. Hence it shows that if a thing is not seen it is not the proof that it does not exist. In Arabic it is said that it is absolutely self-evident and reasonable to the extent of manifestation. Even then some scientists have been deceived by their wrong notions. In the past centuries they had by analysis and scientific experiments performed amazing and exciting feats. They discovered amazingly exciting things, invented and manufactured scores of gadgets, really worthy of honor. But they gave such a verdict against wisdom and said that the universe comprises of only material things and this is what we have understood. They denied all things other than material things. They did not give credence to the existence of soul, angels, and jinns etc. They thought that the world is not consistent with an omnipotent and omniscient God, and they refused to believe in such a God who is alone and pure, and free from matter. Because of their claim, they disgraced themselves among the wise people of the world. A drop of sea. Thank God that majority of today's 20th century scientists are not engaged in such wrong notions. The verdict of their nature and their perception is that such a view is wrong. They bow down their head with respect in the face of Allah Almighty's endless greatness, power and wisdom. They also confess that the soul remains after death. They also confess and admit that there is a world of reward and punishment. They say that our knowledge is just like a drop, whereas what we don't know is like a vast, shoreless ocean. The ant and the telephone pole. In Tafsir of Tantavi, Volume 2 on page number 48, the names of 20 great scientists are given who have accepted the existence of God, soul, and the hereafter. Some of these scientists, for example, the greatest philosopher of this century and the teacher of Aureli Dacian, Spencer, has written books on this subject and also written a thesis on this. However, relating all those quotations here will cause unnecessary lengthening of our discussion. In this commentary on page 161, a British scientist, Lord Olivier Large, is quoted that man's knowledge about non-material things, for example, soul, is only as much as an ant might be having knowledge about the life of man. For example, when an ant crawls on the telephone pole, it looks at the pole within the circle of its vision. But it does not know that this pole carries a telephone network and that it is the medium of communication between people of different cities. Similarly, we do not have information about the unseen worlds. Volume I of Daratul Marif, the encyclopedia compiled by Wajidi, and other books mention about many scientists who accept the existence of God. Recognition of God and science are related to each other. Herschel says that as science progresses, there is increase in the proof of the existence of an eternal and omnipotent creator, which is God. Geographers, mathematicians, psychologists and scientists have cooperated with each other to strengthen the throne of knowledge, and this throne is the throne of the greatness of one God, an eternal and everlasting power. The famous thinker Herbert Spencer says, "The more we investigate these mysteries, the more they deepen. Though we have indeed realized the fact that there is someone more powerful and higher than man, and everything has come into existence due to him, the universe and its creator." The French physiologist and natural scientist, Lina, says, "The great eternal God is aware of everything. And he can do anything. He has instilled such awareness in myself through his creatures that I have become enchanted and perplexed. Because from the most minor creature to his greatest phenomenon, there is same kind of novelty, wisdom and power that one is compelled to feel bewildered." After this, the same great thinker says, "Whatever benefits we receive through the universe are the best proofs for the greatness of that God, who has bestowed us all these things. Everything in the universe is so beautiful and balanced that it shows the great wisdom of the Almighty. God protects everything from destruction and misbalance. Constant change and transformation in the universe also proves the Almighty's greatness." Brief statements of other thinkers. The accomplished intellectual Fomtetl writes in his encyclopedia that the importance of science is not because it reduces the fervor of intellects. Rather, the greatest advantage of these sciences is that they invite our attention to the creator of the universe and they instill in us an awe of the creator. The well-known philosopher Pascal says, "The creator is an unlimited sphere whose pivot is everywhere and whose dominions are without limits of space." The same philosopher also says, "Except for faith in God, nothing gives us internal peace and quenches the thirst of the soul." Lamina says, "The word in the denial of the Creator burns the lips of the one who utters it." He also says that search for something other than God and absolutely unconnected with his being is nothing but an effort towards annihilation. Lo Cordon says, "God is that unique sun whose living and everlasting rays impart help and life to the existing things." Fu says, "God is aware of everything. He has control over everything and he is controlling all the systems of the universe."